Kenyan election officials continue to count ballots from Monday's presidential vote, with provisional results showing Uhuru Kenyatta in the lead over his chief rival Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Fewer than half the polling stations had reported when the count resumed Wednesday after a break overnight. Election officials say that nearly 330,000 ballots are being rejected for not following voter rules, with the winning candidate required to secure more than 50% of all votes cast. Some analysts are predicting that Mr. Kenyatta will fall short of the threshold and face a runoff election in April. About 14 million Kenyans were eligible to vote in the elections for president, parliament and other key offices. Both Mr. Odinga and Mr. Kenyatta have promised to respect the result of the vote. Now, VOA's Gabe Joselow is covering this important election. He joins us now by Skype from Nairobi. Welcome, Gabe.
Thank you, Vincent.
Now, bring us up to speed on this issue of the delay in releasing the results. What's the situation?
What happened was the electronic system that they had designed to transmit the results from regional constituency polling centers to the capital in Nairobi has broken down. Essentially, it was a system overload, and it's working so slowly that they've all but given up on using that system. So what the IEBC, the Electoral Commission in Kenya, has been forced to do is to ask regional officers who man the various constituency polling centers to report to Nairobi and to bring physical forms, basically a paper record of what the votes were in their areas. And so what they're doing is they're counting those now, but it's a much longer process, a much more difficult process. And so it is going to take some time. In fact, we just heard the IEBC say not to expect results until Friday morning.
Nevertheless, the IEBC actually says that this is the system that was expected to be used. The manual counting, the electronic system was more for provisional results, isn't it?
That's correct, yes. It's not that they're two parallel systems. They were supposed to work together. But they were hoping to announce a winner based on those provisional results coming in by the electronic system, but now they're going straight to the official results. So if there's any silver lining, it's that the eventual winner that they will announce, or eventual results, will be official and not provisional.
From what you're hearing on the local media, how are the citizens taking this delay?
Well, Kenyans are being patient. You know, everybody is preaching peace and calm, and the IEBC is doing its best to really communicate as often as they can and as clearly exactly what's going on. But we are seeing some tension, some sort of rising suspicion, and just a lot of frustration with this delay. People really want this vote to be over with, and they're starting to see some signs of the conditions that were taking place before the last disputed election in 2007. We saw the party of Deputy Prime Minister Uhuru Kenyatta come out with a statement today saying that the British government has been behind efforts to suppress their party by changing some of the rules of the counting. So you're seeing this bubble up under the surface a little bit, that there is a lot of frustration out there.
Very, very, very quickly, does it mean that now all the numbers that we saw from the electronic system will be kind of suspended and we'll start seeing new numbers being announced by the Electoral Commission?
That's right. That's right. They're starting over with and just announcing the official results as they come in from the reporting officers from across the country. So we will see official results. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Gabe. That was Gabe Joselow reporting from Nairobi. And we'll have more on the Kenyan elections on Wednesday's edition of Straight Talk Africa with Shaka Salim.